Hello everyone, how are we? Cheers to that. Hello, it's been quite a while. I feel like it certainly has been way more longer than I've ever expected to go on live. How are we? How are we, boys and girls? 안녕하세요. Laura, you want to say hi? I know it's been a while since I jumped on live, and I think the last time was fucking unforgettable, to say the least. How's everyone doing? How are you? I'm doing absolutely amazing, and just been, I'd say, rather busy. It's been one hectic, oh my god, Dory, for goodness sakes. It's been pretty hectic. It's night here. God, I don't really know where to start because it's been so long. 안녕하세요, 여러분. So I think the last time, I'm very fine. Glad you're doing good. I'm doing amazing. Thanks for asking. So yeah, last time I think I've updated you guys on live was I was in a pretty bad episode. I'll give you that. And to be fair, it's been a while since I've felt grounded. I don't know, it's been a pretty hectic year. Last year, moving to LA from Korea, and that was a big transition in itself. And on top of that, I had to finish an album, and right after the album, went on world tour. And oh no, this is not new, don't worry guys, but this is 진짜 오래됐죠? 졸라 오래됐죠, 여러분. 그래서 약간 I think the last 8 months was the biggest period where I think it changed me for the better. It's not for the worse. I think it changed me a lot. I reflected a lot, so did my team. Today I just want to kind of talk, be a little bit transparent, be real, and like what's really been up with me and what's really been up with DPR in general. So I think that was my first tour. Like that was my first tour on stage, and it was absolutely beautiful. I understand why people say tour is really hard on artists. Given that we went to 47 cities in the last period of a couple of months, and it was crazy. I don't think, even for any standard artist, I think that is just generally just something that is quite heavy. It's quite hard, but I couldn't have done it without the staff and the team. And I think I had no idea that my episodes could get that bad. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense. With that much exposure, that much shift in energy. Lori, 제발. Lori, what do you want? Getting back to physio. Okay, nice to meet you too, Lori. It's a pleasure to meet you too, baby. 아빠 라이브 하고 있어. 아빠 라이브 하고 있으니까 좀 이따 할래? 아니. Lori, just nice to meet you too. Lori 제발 okay. Lori. Look. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted because Lori is. Alright. Look. Look at her. Lori wants the attention. So, as I was saying, it's been probably one of the most hectic, chaotic, but most memorable experience I've ever had. I couldn't really I mean, in the beginning it was alright, but I think okay, baby, alright, Lord, come here. Come here. So, it was crazy, I think. I didn't know how crazy the tour would be, but the best part about it was meeting all the fans and meeting all the dreamers and actually getting to see you guys up close. I know it's probably the same for you guys, where you guys get to see us up close, but it's just the same, you know. Getting to see you guys up close, up front, and getting to meet you guys was an absolute honor. I was so honored to meet you guys, and I got to hear a lot of your stories, and you know, the suckiest part about it was not having enough time with you guys, you know, because we had to just keep shifting. And I remember telling the staff and everyone, I was like, damn, I wish we could just block out a day where we could just sit down and talk to every single fan from every single city and just really get to know you guys on a deeper level and deeper sense. Because your words meant so much to us, and it gave us meaning, and it always gives us hope, and it gives us a reason to be doing what we do, you know. So with that being said, tour was also pretty chaotic. It was hard because you know, just physically but mentally. And I think the thing about me is when I go into these episodes, sometimes I black out. So a little key information is when I black out, I feel like I change into a certain character. Obviously know which character that is. So it's real. So it's really real for me. Like Mito is really real. And I didn't know how to. I kind of underestimated. I underestimated how bad my episodes could get. I thought the system I had would have worked out on the road, but I think I was wrong, and but we found our way around it as long as I'm still here, so that's the important thing. Baby, what do you want? Thank you. I absolutely will take care. But you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right, Lori? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I take that to heart, and everything that happens for a reason, right? Isn't that right, baby? Is that right, baby? So, so yeah, with that being said, yeah, I think I'm finally grounded. Man, it took me so fucking long to ground myself, and it's okay. Lori is very defensive because when she hears something outside, she starts barking. Lori, that's the I'm pretty sure that's the acoustics, you know. So yeah, it's been pretty rough. I had some really good friends and really good staff on the way. My team took really good care of me, which is why it didn't escalate to the point that it escalated. Because my blackouts are fucking nasty. I remember, man, after the last Australian show, that was my 46th show, I think, right before the Korean one. So right after the Korean show, right after the Sydney show, right after the Australian show, sorry, I couldn't even give a proper shout out to my hometown. But right after the Sydney show, I like blacked out for like weeks. Can you believe that? And I woke up in Korea, and it's crazy because I didn't even know how I got on the flight, and I didn't even know how. Like, I didn't know what the fuck happened during that. I remember the last show, I told everyone that I couldn't do it because if I went through with it, I knew my episodes would be hitting a peak and I would black out. But I didn't know when I would come back. And I blacked out. I went on autopilot for a whole month. And then when I came back, I was in Korea. And what was crazy was we had to restructure the whole Korean show, and under those conditions, and by some God Almighty, we somehow pulled that off. So yeah, enough of that deep shit. But I just wanted to say, all in all, I've been gone for a while, but I think I'm back and I'm ready with new music, new everything. I fucking new everything. And we have Coachella. Fuck. So Coachella, ladies and gentlemen, who is coming to see us and every other amazing artists in Coachella? For us, it's a huge milestone. Super excited. I can't wait to see. 솔로 콘서트 갔어요? 그럼 솔로 콘서트 가는 분들은 알 거예요. 얼마나 그걸 준비하는데 얼마나 좀 거의 영혼을 털려가지고. 진영이 들어왔다. Say hi to 진영, everybody. Say hello. 진영's our stylist, by the way, guys. He him and his assistant single-handedly designed over 100-something pieces for the Korean show. Like, isn't that crazy? And those pieces were not just like a t-shirt and fucking jacket. It was like angel costumes, like guns and lasers and all that type of shenanigans. But that's literally what this guy's capable of doing. 무슨 말인지 모르지, 주려. So yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So Coachella, can't fucking wait. The law continues, ladies and gentlemen. The law fucking continues. Maido, the next series. Everyone's asking about part 2, but that I feel like is gonna come at a specific time. I'm not gonna tell you when. It's not gonna be anytime soon. I'm sorry for that, but there's a good reason for that. With as far as the lore and the story goes. But I am excited to tell everyone that I am working on an EP, and this EP is going to be dedicated to my other character. So it's the introduction to this new character, not new character, but I'm sure people that know, fans that know will know. But it's a look into the story of 오라바니 한국 콘서트는 내년 또 사실 당연히 해야죠. 당연히 해야 되고 이번 연도 거보다는 훨씬 더 멋있게 해야죠 또. So yeah, I can't wait to open that lore up to you guys. I cannot wait to show you what that sounds like. I've already made a couple of songs for that, and yeah, it's super exciting. Super fucking excited. You know, everyone's doing well. Can't wait to see. Everyone's very updated on the Mido character. So the whole Mido lore is kind of, imagine it as the main lore, the main story that's going on with the protagonist and everyone. And then under that are these mini series, kind of like how you have Marvel, and then you have the Avengers, where it's like a full-out war, and then where all the characters come together, and then you have the side movies where it's like Ant-Man and all that, and it just kind of trails off of this main story lore. So that's technically what my EPs are going to be like now. 한국 단콘 안 간 분들은 꼭 다음에 꼭 와주세요. 진짜 이거 저희가 공연할 때마다 뭔가 그냥 공연이 아니라 뭔가 좀 진짜 매번 진짜 그러니까 보지 못한, 경험하지 못한 느낌을 주려고 해요. Is Maida going to be forever when the new character comes in? No, Maida's not going to be gone forever. So what's going to happen is, I can't really give it away, can I? So you have Maida with his main storyline, but you have the storyline that cuts in between. So what I'm trying to do is, you have to piece it together. So this is the fun part, for the dreamers. So this is where a lot of this is where I'm going to pick your brains at. I'm going to put out all these pieces, and I'm going to put out all these pieces, and it's up to you guys to start piecing them together. So it's kind of like a puzzle, but I don't want to give it direct. That sounds fucking weird. I want to put it out there, and I want you guys to start figuring out what pieces are what. And that's, I think, the beauty in this and this album. 콘서트 하루만 갔는데 이틀 다 안 간 게, 그쵸? 솔직히 근데 첫날 간 분들이 어쨌든 두 번째 이틀째 안 갔던 분들은 몰랐을 거 아니에요. 콘서트가 저희가 그렇게 할지 이제 아니까 꼭 와주세요. Can we at least get a character sheet? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm gonna do a full rundown on that. Because the lore is pretty heavy. It's actually mind-blowing how far we've developed this story behind the scenes. But the crazy part of it, like, there's a lot of things where you guys are not gonna expect. Like, a lot of things where you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, this is connected like this. So I'm so excited. I wish it was already out. I really do. 다 가고 싶었는데 돈이 없어서요. 괜찮아요. 다음에는 꼭 한 번이라도 오는 게 it's not bad. And excuse my hair, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite. So yeah. 저 지금 돈 많아요. 지금 많아요? 그러면 다음 콘서트 그럼 코첼라 와요. 비행기 타가지고 하고 이제 코첼라 와주세요. Where are you at? I am at. By the way, I'm moving. Oh yeah, I'm moving. Is that crazy? Like, I've been here for a year. I have spent more time outside my house than in, because I went around the world, came back, and I'm like, I'm moving now. 저 이사 가요. 여기 심지어 뭐 오래 있지도 않았는데 오자마자 월드 투어 가가지고 딱 돌아왔는데 이제 다시 이사 가요. 간청. 예. Yeah, so I love how people think that's a sky, but it's actually a light that's kind of in the back over there. but it does. It kind of looks like a sky in the reflection. Sayang. Man, I gotta learn how to say that properly. I hope I'm not butchering it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty happy. I think I've been happy. I've haven't felt this happy in a while. 이번 한국 DPR 좋아하면서 4년의 첫 콘서트 가고 너무 좋았어요. 다행이다. 여러분들이 좋았으면 됐어요. 그러니까 여러분들을 위해서 한 거니까 사실 진짜 한 100번 넘게 해도 돼. 저희는 힘들어도 다시 하라고 하면 다시 할 수 있어요. 그리고 더 멋있게. 저 요즘 운동 열심히 하고 있는데 이거만 하는 거 아니에요. 이거는 그냥 physiotherapy. I hope you'll be happy more often. Isn't that such a funny concept? Happy. People chasing after being happy. For the most part, I think when we're in the rut, we don't realize when we're happy. It has to be a very specific setting. I feel like it's such a paradox, isn't it? You make yourself unhappy. Only you can do that. You surely can be affected by things, but I've learned it's a waste of fucking time to let things affect you. That's why for me, I hate when the environment changes me. I feel like that's when you lose. I always want to change the environment, which is why I feel like there's never a right time and a right place for something. I feel like you have to make it the right time and the right place, no matter what. 몸이 되게 요즘 운동하고 있어가지고 좀 효과 있어요? 효과 없는 것 같은데 아직. I just don't like it when people call me during my lives. It's like so that's kind of the mindset that I've kind of wanted to really push for. I know it's hard, but it's really easy to fall into like a victim mentality type of shit, especially if you feel like you've had it rough and you feel like it's not going to get any better. It's very easy to fall into your own trap of thinking everything's really fucking against you and nothing's ever going to work out. But if there's a will, there's a way. And it's as cliche as it sounds, the reason why it's so cliche, but if you will it, everything will turn out. Yeah, I'm sorry about that lag. It's just when people new song. I do have a new song. I have a couple of new songs, ladies and gentlemen. If there's a will, there's a way, Christian Yu. I didn't say that. I wasn't the one to come up with that. It's been around for like God knows how long, maybe like a century. Will I marry you? Of course I'll never say never, because you don't know. So yeah. Stay healthy and stay happy, everyone. Can't wait for Lollapalooza. Absolutely, I can't wait. It's a big year this year. A lot of projects, a lot of the law continues, as I was saying. And not only that, but Coachella in like 2 weeks and stuff. Send your feed pictures. Baby, I don't think you would want to see, not for free. That's what I learned. I learned you can't send feet pictures for free. So fuck it, man. Like, why not? Not for free, ladies and gentlemen, not for free. So yeah, maybe if you marry me, you could have free feed pictures and shit. But darling, not for free. Oops. Your favorite song is Merry-Go? You know what, Merry-Go is underrated because I didn't give it too much attention. Am I going to Sydney? Yeah, you know what, this year I'm planning to go make a couple of trips here and back and forth. Let me see, let's check out the roster for this upcoming month. So we have Coachella. I'm doing 2 weekends. I hope to see everyone there. And we also have After the Apocalypse. I think that's in Hong Kong. So I can't wait. It's actually first time performing in Hong Kong. So that's gonna be fucking crazy. You volunteer as tribute. I volunteer as tribute. Let the glorious games begin. Yeah, fuck. Coachella. So yes, that should be fun. I'm gonna start rehearsals pretty soon. 죄송해요. 여기 한국 분들도 계시나요? 제가 그 이상한 그 뭐라 해야지? 약간 그게 있어요. 약간 제 라이브는 한국 분들이 안 보는 느낌이 들어가지고 괜히 약간 그래서 한국말을 안 하게 되더라고요. 그래서 죄송해요. Coachella, I can't wait for Coachella. I said that about like 500 times. Am I still on TikTok? Yeah, I do have it, but I'm getting that ready. I'm having a team help me with that shit. 한국 분인데 있네요. 저도 사랑합니다. 진짜 너무 사랑하고 조만간 음악이랑 다빈이도 그렇고 많이 낼 예정이니까 그거 기다려 주시고요. 저희가 진짜 뭔가 한국 플레이버를 넓힐게요. 여기 전 세계적으로. 진짜 그래서 좀만 기다려주세요. 이게 보통 이게 좀 오래 걸리는 이유는 또 약간 저희가 약간 너무 메인스트림을 안 따라가다 보니까 이게 이제 조금 시간이 걸려요. 근데 저희랑 같이 써주고 응원해주시고 이렇게 남아줘가지고 너무 감사해요, 진짜. Spill my playlist. It's on. 기다릴 수 있어요? 감사합니다. 그냥 저희는 진짜 계속 할 거니까. I'm so excited. I just like fuck, man. There's so many things lined up already for the future that I'm just so excited. I can't I don't know where to put my finger. 오빠가 가는 길에 저희 가는 길이 메인스트림으로 만들어야죠. Yes. You sell your dad's car. All right. I'll get you another. I'll buy your dad another car. You know, speaking of, fuck, I might have to get a driver's license. I don't like a car driver's license. You know what I mean? I don't even have my driver's license. Can you believe that? Like a car, you know. So who knows? I might be driving a car. What car do you think? What car do you imagine me driving? Like that's a question I've always had. Like, I don't really know. 피식쇼 너무 재밌었어요. 아 고마워요. Say hi to Argentina. 아 피식쇼 진짜 그 형들 너무 재밌어. 너무 재밌었고 사실 저는 피식쇼 뭔지 모르고 들어갔다가 되게 당황하면서 되게 재밌어 했었어요. A Rubicon. Okay, Lightning McQueen. Man, you know, this is how you know I'm not. I suck with cars. I don't know what any of these cars are. A Bentley, interesting. G class. Hi to Indonesia. Hello Indonesia. EAN Sports. It's in the game. Salting 돌롱. 도리는 어디 있어요? 도리 로리요. 도리도 귀엽다 근데. 도리도 귀엽네요. A Honda Civic. I know what that is. Fuck. Isn't that like? That's a pretty fast car, isn't it? Or am I like? Is that the car that people like fucking do up and shit? If it is, I think yeah. Where am I? I am in. 뭐래? 저 몇 살이냐고요? 저 몇 살 같아요? 저 나이 좀 있어요. 와 진짜 와 내가 언제 어느 순간 서른이 됐지? JDM. Any JDM. I'm sorry. You have to excuse me. You gotta explain to me what JDM is. Will I come to Indonesia? Of course. I think yeah. You know what? I want to start making plans out to a lot of these countries, Indonesia included. I think I'm going to Thailand. I'm headlining a show there, so I can't wait to go and greet my Thailand dreamers too. Like a Subaru. How am I, babe? I'm good. How are you? Teach me to drive. I'd love to. You know what? Yeah. The last memory I've had of driving was in high school. Oh, Japan domestic market. Interesting. I think the last time I drove was in high school, and I smashed my friend's car. And it wasn't even my car. It was his parents. So you could obviously see why I don't drive now. Can't wait to see you in Hong Kong. I can't wait to see you in Hong Kong. You know. Please come to Indonesia again. I absolutely will, dear. I absolutely will. I hit a recycling bin. That has to be one of the most randomest things I've ever... Oh, you hit a recycling bin with your car. Sorry, I just thought you just randomly hit a recycling bin and you just had to tell everyone. I hit a bus. I hit a fucking bus and that was traumatizing. The bus, like the wheel came up to the goddamn front of the damn car and he like came up. Yeah, don't ask. We do some stupid shit when we're in high school. I still do stupid shit. But that's life, isn't it? Come to the Philippines. You know what? I really thought the Philippines were really beautiful as well. Because that was the first time I went. I believe it was the first time. And obviously it was the first time performing there, so yeah. Did you enjoy coming to Malaysia? Of course I did. I always enjoy going to Malaysia. Such a beautiful country. It's so clean too. Can't wait for Mida Part 2. So, people that are asking about Mida Part 2, it's going to come out specifically at a certain different timeline. So, I don't want to just put these things out. I want to put it out specifically just to a certain way. You know, I don't want to just release it and stuff like that. So. Hola mamacitas. Hola mamacitas. What flavor is that? Actually, my friend Carol gave this to me. It's watermelon jolly candy ice, and she doesn't like it, but I fucking like it. I love it. It's meant to taste nasty, but you know what? It's not that bad. 보느라 공부 못하겠어요. 아 죄송해요. 지금 공부 같이 할까요? 자, 공부. 와 공부 마지막으로 공부한 게 영상 공부였다. 영상 공부. Hola papacito. That's the best flavor. Somebody said this is the best flavor. When do you release new album? Soon, dear. Soon. Do you want to listen to a couple of new songs that I made for this new EP? It's fucking mind blowing. 로리는 지금 자고 있어요. 이렇게. What's my favorite food? Well, I didn't see the last one. I have a lot of favorite foods. I've been trying to do like this kind of more main carnivore diet type of thing, but I'm not like fully there because if you do a carnivore diet, you have to dedicate yourself to eating just meat, salt, and water. I can't do completely that. I have to have a little bit of fiber, or else you're gonna shit a storm. So for me, I like to enjoy a little bit while kind of prioritizing more protein than carbs. Granted, I am drinking a fucking beer, but it's my cheat day. I've been saying that for the last 2 days. Why do I wear a singlet? You want me to take it off then, dear? Because I'm Australian. Like I grew up wearing I grew up around the beach, so I grew up either wearing nothing at all except for my boxers. I mean not boxers, except for my shorts, or just like a singlet or wife beater, as you guys call it. You know. Let's go on a vaping spree. That would be fun. You know. It would be. I did quit smoking, so I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Which is a shame because it was a key role, a key component for one of my characters. I probably will do it on camera, but I don't smoke in real life, other than this, you know. Yeah, and will I marry you? Of course I'll marry you. Like I said, I'll never say never. So, in other words, man, I've been Diablo 4 is coming out pretty soon. I'm pretty interested in playing that. 저 게임 잘 안 하거든요. 이제 안 한지 좀 됐는데 카츠 이후로 게임을 잘 안 해요. So 디아블로가 근데 나오면 할 것 같아요. When Diablo comes out, I might play. I love watching YouTube before I sleep. It's like the best remedy. You know, I don't think a lot of streamers on YouTube get enough credit for being the lullaby to a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people that I watch that are my lullaby. So like I just turn that shit on. It's like, I'm sure everyone does that. It's good to see everyone. Like I said, guys, we're all dreamers. You know, we're all going on this huge journey. I just want to say, it is my journey as much as it is yours. But I can't, you know what I mean? Like there's always going to be people that will have to warm up to what we're doing, you know. But if anything, I feel like we're elite. You know, we're such an elite group, our fans. That's what I realized on tour. I feel like our fans are so specifically intuitive, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not saying everyone, other fans aren't. I'm just saying what I felt seeing my fans is that they're very intuitive, and you know, you guys are on the same wavelength as us. which is why I'm guessing you guys are our fans. So I just want to say I really appreciate that. I really wanted to hear everyone's stories, and dreamers are just like, you guys are so prideful. I know that. So I just want to say this year's going to be a big year for us. I can't wait. Can't wait to open up these new character profiles, new laws, so you guys could just go in and dig in and relate and do whatever and dance and fucking feel it and do whatever, drink champagne to it, whatever, man. Hot people listen to DPR. That is a fact. And people with taste, if I may say so. Here's a little insight for people that don't really know too much about me. 너무너무 잘 듣고 있어요. 감사합니다. 노래 조만간 또 나올 거예요. EP. So a lot of the concepts that I base on what you see on screen, it's not a concept, it's a real thing. So I'm basing it off of my disorders. And when you actually see me switch, it's like it's an actual switch. Does that make sense? I'm not acting. It's so like, for example, So Beautiful. When it's the black and white scene, that's an actual switch. And that's when I black out completely. We have it on film, we have it on behind the scenes. I still remember when we were filming So Beautiful, and I was about to do the scene when Maida comes out and it's all black and white, and I remember I was standing in front of the camera and they're like, I was like, when are we gonna start shooting? And they're like, you've already done 3 takes. I was like, what? I was like, bullshit, fuck out of here. And then they showed me the monitor, and I was like in utter shock, because that was the first time I got to see my alter switch. That's when I first got to see my alter for the first time, because the thing is, when I switch, I'm always at home, so I black out for maybe a day because I feel it coming. Because when you go manic, you can't differentiate what's real and what's not, especially if you go to the peak. 몇 시입니까? 지금 1시 20분이네요. So you can't differentiate what's real and what's not. That's the problem of being manic. And the thing is, I've always had a system where I'll lock myself out and I'll deactivate my Instagram and whatever, because I was scared what I might do when I was my other self, and because I black out and I don't remember. So it came as a shock when we actually had to put that to canvas, because it was the most vulnerable I've ever been, and it was the most, like, once it's out there, like once it's out in the world, like that's it, like there's your, like, people are gonna judge it, like it's out there. But for me, it's so real that it's not, every time I see it, it reminds me of, it might even be like a trigger point at a certain thing. It serves as me seeing my trauma, if that makes sense. So for people that don't understand, it's, the whole Maida law has really got to do with this character that I am when I'm not Ian, when I'm not me. And every time I shoot the music video, I try to time it to where Maida or my alter ego comes out. So when we shoot it, it's the right moment where it comes out. And trust me, darling, in the beginning, I was terrified, especially my first blackout. I still remember, it was, my friend was like telling me something, and I was telling my friend about how I had to go to a specific place, and my friend was like, yeah, you told me that. And I was like, when did I tell you that? And my friend was like, you told me that like a few days ago. was like, I didn't meet you a few days ago. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, yeah, we did. We had like, we had like food at your place, and I was just freaking out. And the friend was like showing me like receipts and showing me what we did, and I think that's when I was like really terrified of like what was happening. But that was the first time. I mean, I kind of comprehended that. So ever since then, that was like 8 years ago. I kind of figured out a way to systemize it, but not only systemize it, but I gave it light. I don't remember at all. See, this is the problem. I don't remember. It's like my brain blocks out a certain part of it, and we've been doing this for 8 years, man. The people that work with me, everyone that has worked with me know this. Like, they know this. Fun fact, when I was on tour, I think it was France and I don't know specifically which, Brazil, I think, but there was two cities that I completely blacked out on stage, and I still did it. But when you look back at that stage, it's like somebody else, completely somebody else. And how do you know that? Because I went completely off of my original routine, repertoire, and just did something completely different, but it worked. So that's the scary part. And that's a very rare thing when you could actually get to see Mito be Mito, full-fledged form, because that never usually happens, especially on stage. Listening to live while driving, it's not safe. Yeah. So shooting Mito scenes. So the thing about this is, so like I said, I plan my shoots accordingly to when I start dipping. When I start going up, it becomes insanity. But when I start dipping, that's when it becomes Mito. So I specifically seasonally time it to when I start dipping. So when we go into shoot, sometimes Mito fully comes out and I black out, and then that's that. And it's so funny because people say, I didn't know you can act, or I fucking can't act. Like, you tell me to act right now, I'm gonna be the biggest weeb. I cannot act. And because that's real. Like, it's real. Like, I can't fake that. Like, I can't lie about that. I can't fake it. And that's why Scaredy Cat was hard to shoot, because Mito didn't come out. So that's why we didn't have too many Mito scenes for Scaredy Cat. But like, for example, for like Blueberries, So Beautiful, the new one, like, that was real. Like, what you're seeing is, for example, I'll give you a good example. So the new music video that I have, Mito Movie Part 1, before I go into mood, that's a full episode that I'm going through. It's not an act. Like, I'm literally going through an episode, and we're filming it. You're witnessing somebody's drama. And that's the only way I want it to be on film. So yeah, that is kind of really, to be more specific, that's really what it is. And I'm taking an acting class, and well, that's the thing, I'll never take an acting class. Like, props to you, man. I can't do that. Like, for me, it's, if you put me into an acting class and you tell me to turn into Mito, I'll be terrified, just because I don't know what Mito's gonna do. The last time I was on Instagram, where I was drunk and I was like fucking mad, like it looked like I was depressed and shit. It wasn't. It was, I switched on Instagram, and that's something I could never have predicted, because these switches happen. Then this is the one thing I couldn't predict. So during the tour, my manic episodes hit a peak where it didn't warm up to my switch. So it didn't, usually when I start switching, I would feel it. I'll feel myself dipping, and I'll feel the switch happen gradually. And then I'll prepare myself. But what I didn't prepare for, what I've learned now is so as crazy and chaotic as my schedule goes, and physically how weak I get, I don't have time to switch. I don't have time to prepare for my switch. It just procs and I black out. And that's what happened during my last life. And that's why it was so different. People were like, and for me I need to down my medicine every time that happens. But if I miss the switch, by whatever means, then I'm fucked, because it's like, here's the thing, as long as I'm not doing some stupid shit or exposing some stupid shit, but I have no control of that. And now I do, okay? Well, now I do, because now I know I shouldn't go into a schedule that absolutely destroys you mentally and physically, if you know what I mean. So, and that's the thing. And so ironically, the story, the law of Maido, where he's very much against insanity, which is the character that I am when I'm in my highs, is a true story. The person that I am when I'm Maido brings the dark and brings the beauty in the darkness, knows how to harness it, but stands as my guardian. But the one thing he detests is the light. So he detests, not like the light as in good, but he detests the higher power, because manic highs are something that absolutely obliterate your manic lows. It's such a weird thing. It's such a weird thing where I'm going into these characters, and it's I'm blacking out, and it's Maido. When I'm Maido, it's Maido's story. He has his way of delivering the story. When I'm me, I'm just me. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm on Instagram Live, I'm talking about shit, I'm repeating myself. But you know what? Like, fuck it. If it's not that genuine, like, I don't know how else to do it. I would rather come off to you guys as something genuine. I would rather give you guys something that's real and tell you guys to, if you can relate to it, amazing. If you have friends that can relate to it, and you can find ways to have your friends invest themselves into it, where they find some type of solution with how they're feeling, then that's amazing. If people that need to study the psychology of someone that has personality disorders and have mixed bipolar disorders, and gives them a further helping of understanding that, then let it be. I know it's self-destructive to a certain extent, because what you give power to is, obviously, the more you put it into the light, the more you give power to it. But the thing is, I don't know any other way. Like, that's just me. I love this. This is my art. This is why I do it. And honestly, this is it's a self-discovery journey of myself as well. Like, I'm trying to figure out things myself, and the medium I chose to do is music and videos, and so yeah, if that helps anyone, thank you, and I hope it does help you. I'm proud of you too, and in case you haven't heard it, there's always going to be someone that's proud of you. Trust me, there's always going to be someone that's proud of you. And take for me, for instance. So I can't wait to, I'm going to grow out my hair, dude, don't worry. I can't wait to see my fans. I can't wait to see you guys. I cannot wait to meet you guys just this whole year. I cannot wait to show you the projects that we have coming up. The next story, like I said, the next law is going to be quite a fun one. I'm preparing some crazy ass visuals for that too. Yeah, guys, and remember to support your favorite artists. You guys show a lot of love, so thank you so much for that. And yeah, what else was I gonna say? Stay healthy, stay happy. Do I have new tattoos? I do. I have one down here, but you can't see it. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next week. By the way, if you see me around Coachella or whatever, don't be afraid to say hi. You know, I'm not gonna bite unless you want me to. Yeah, but don't worry, I won't give you rabies. I'll give you so yeah. Oh my god. You are the reason. Wow, that's a big statement. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason that I do what I do. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. There's no point. This is Laurie's chew toy. Looks a little inappropriate, doesn't it? Anyway, so I can't finish my sentence. I must have ADHD or some shit. Wow, that. Damn. Now that's a nice fucking sound. All is well, Humbilpa. I'm glad for it. We've got to support ourselves, eh? Show us your new tattoo. Well, well, I think pretty dark in here. I'll just put it here. So right now I'm currently packing. I'm moving. So because hello ladies and gentlemen. So because I'm moving and stuff, right? We're currently cleaning out. I don't know why I just came through the fucking closet, but I did. Oh shit. So I gotta fix myself up. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. Lucky I have a chair here. Yeah, you could hear much better in here. 여기서 좀 더 잘 들리네. Show us the drip. Use my black hat. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so during rehearsals and shit, yeah. I always wear this. This is my rehearsal hat. It's my lucky fucking rehearsal hat. So I always wear this, and I jam out and shit. So this is something that I take around. It's my lucky hat. Don't worry, it's not like an actual leopard or anything. Is my voice echoing? So yes, I've been working out daily. I've been getting back to shape. I've been trying to get healthy, eating healthy, and I do have like a new tattoo down right here, but it's not finished because it has to kind of stem up here. So hopefully I could get that done by Coachella. So yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a lot more comfortable than fucking sitting on the floor. I don't know why I didn't resort to this before. Damn. I
think I'm starting to make gains. I'm starting to go back. Man, tour fucking drained. Tour like really it makes you skinny as hell because you just prompt to like going on stage. Your voice is muffled. Hold on, give me a second. How about now? Is it still muffled? Is my voice really that? Is the voice muffled now too? No. House tour. I'll give you guys a house tour when I move. How's that? Once I move, I'll give you guys the house tour. Is there going to be a continuation of the minor movies? Absolutely. There's going to be a continuation, but I'm not going to release it in the standard format. I'm going to release it. Kind of chopped up, you know. So it's going to be like a very fun way to like go into it and stuff like that. Awesome. Can I do a vape trick? You know, I've done vape tricks a lot when I was younger. I can't wait. Let me see if I can do it. 잠깐만. What happened to my arm? I had a fucking freak accident. But yeah, don't worry. It's healing good. You are my brother now. Yes, I am. Can't work out too much. What brand is my vape? So this vape right here is an Elf bar. I'm sure a lot of people in the States are pretty familiar with this. They've recently banned flavor vapes. I don't know why, but they did. Need the song. Can we be best friends? Yes, we can. So, guess what? I have fucking another. Oh, here's where it went. You know what? I was 하루 종일 졸았는데 얼굴 보니까 마지막 못 봤어요. So I was looking for this vape, and it's this. Damn, that's pretty fucking strong. That's really fucking strong. Sayang. I can absolutely say sayang. Alright, so I'll answer a few more questions, guys. I'll answer a few more questions, and then I think I'll be off. What else can I do? Like, it's not... I have a bunch of like paintings in my house and stuff. I love paintings. Can you give a recommendation for your cat's name? Chester? Fuck, I don't know. I'm so sorry if your cat doesn't like that. I don't blame. Can you come to my graduation next month? Yeah, sure. I'll just rock up to your graduation. I've never been to somebody else's graduations before. When am I going back to SF? Hopefully soon, because I love SF. I love San Francisco. It's such a vibe. let's see, what's something interesting that what's something that I've been getting into a lot these days. Can I can but what's something interesting that I've been getting into these days? Let's see. Well, I love cooking. I'm sure you guys already know that. I've been trying to find a band, actually. A band that I've been wanting to just kind of long-term work, and maybe as a side project, as a side hustle, I might want to start a band. And it's always been like a dream of mine to really just kind of head like a alternative rock, experimental fusion type of band where it encompasses metal, orchestra, and electronic. So I kind of always wanted to have a band like that, and I think that would be amazing. And I'm definitely gonna do it one day, soon, hopefully. But yeah, I want to, fuck it, man. I just want to go in a band and have go on tour on with the band as well. And I even just want to do like little gigs in these little like small houses and like basements where you only could fit in 300 people, and I just want to just kind of perform for you guys, listen to Sleep Token. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm kind of, I guess I'm currently looking for a band, looking for band members. Just kind of currently looking for band members, and I think that would be just fucking epic. I can for the most part, I can play a bit of this and that, but I'm not very good. The Last Rockstar sounds like a band that fits your aura. Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna die right now. Don't die. I need a drummer, bass player, guitarist. I just want to be the front man. Like I'm not too keen on. I could pick up a guitar and play a couple of solos and pick up a bass and here and there, but I'm not too keen on playing it while I sing it. If I want to focus on singing, I just want to focus on singing, and I just want to dive into that. If I want to scream, I just want to focus on screaming. And so but I want to break into the market where it's very different, experimental. Because I grew up in the scene, so for me, it's always been a part of me as I was growing up. So yeah. Please suggest a tattoo for DPR Dreamers. It'll be cool if you could. It's either Might or Insanity. I think for me that's always if you kind of. I always thought Mito tattoos was so cool. Because you're part of that lore, then you're part of that character. Like I always say, everyone has like a Mito inside of them. I feel like your alter ego, everyone has a somewhat of a different personality that they only know about, and I always thought that was like a Mito-esque type of thing, whether that be your protector or your punisher, but I always thought those tattoos were cool. And if you're a part of my journey through Mito, then I feel like seeing that on somebody, I thought that was always, like, I was very honored, number one, but number two, I thought that was just so cool to see. Horse tattoos. 네, 사랑. So on my right hand, got into a bit of a freak accident. Like I said, I've been working out a lot these days, and when I work out, I push myself to the limit. 우리 영우 들어왔다. Everybody, Young's inside. As you know, he was the DJ. He's also a producer now in DPR. So yeah, big shout out to him. 영우 너무 보고 싶다. 이제 곧 보니까 곧 보지. Speedy recovery, as always. Hold on, let me get my beer. You know another thing actually that I've been getting into is the chopped slowed version of songs, and I was like going through the chopped slowed versions of what do you call it, my songs, like So Beautiful. Ballroom's another cool one. If you type in like So Beautiful slowed reverbed, it's so cool. I don't mean to. It's pretty low though. But really slow. So you should, for me, I personally liked, everything sounds really good, you know. It hits different, especially if you're especially if it's like you're somewhere by yourself and it's night and it's just or dusk, and you know you should try it. Stay healthy, dear. I love you too. So this song is called So Beautiful. I'm not sure if you could hear it. It's already out. You should listen to everything else too. My husband loves the song Mood more than me. Oh wow. I'm so glad you like Mood. Mood is a mood. Fuck. She loves it when you sing the other way. What is my favorite song? I don't know. I don't know. It's a very hard question. It keeps switching every day. Hello from Spain. Thank you. No, I didn't lose the hats that everyone gave me. I have it all stored, but we're moving and now they're all in boxes and shit. So can't wait for that. Moving pretty soon. Misunderstood. I feel like a lot of that song was literally dedicated to a lot of the people that were misunderstood, you know. So that was something big. Who do I live with? I don't live with anybody. I live by myself. Do I speak British? That's I guess in a sense because I'm from Australia. Are you going to sing with Tabin? Yes, I'm going to. I don't know if I read that or if I read like the different sentence of that. Man, maybe one day. Am I tired? Do I look tired? Yeah, I always look tired though. Laurie's tired. Laurie's tired. Laurie. Laurie. Yeah, no, Laurie's asleep. Laurie. 바람 씨, 홍콩에서 봐요. 네, 홍콩에서 꼭 봐요. I can't wait to see it at Hong Kong. What are the music set lists in Coachella? So for Coachella, I think the runtime, we don't have too much. I feel like it's about 15 minutes top notch. I'm going to be performing with a band actually. Speaking of, so it's going to be like So Beautiful, Dope Lovers, and Nerves, Ballroom, etc. Calico, you know, a lot. We're also going to be doing Diamond Tea Pearls, I think, and Boom and No Blueberries. So all the crowd's favorite. Can I have you as my profile picture? Of course you can, dear. It would be an honor. I love you too. Oh man, my arms are just fucking. Sorry. Because I've been working out so much that my body's just aching 24/7. And I know people say that it's meant to be a good feeling. And I agree, it is a good feeling. Can I sing something in Spanish? If I was good in Spanish, I would. Dalem deki, I couldn't read that, sorry. Are you excited for good vibes? Yes, oh my god, absolutely. Fuck yeah. Like I said, 무게가 몇이냐고요? 무게를 몇 드냐고요? 아니면 제 몸무게가 몇이냐고요? 제 몸무게는 75인가? 그런가? 좀 모르겠어요. You're very good in Spanish. Who told you that? I got flamed at by my friend because I was speaking absolute nonsense in Spanish. So I had to get educated on that. What's my real height? I'm not so a lot of people think I'm like tall and shit. I'm not fucking tall, man. I just have like a small head and shoulders that make me look tall and shit, but I'm not that tall. I'm 175, 176, 175, 176. I don't know what that is in feet and shit, so I'm not that tall, but I have long arms. Like I have really long arms. So like I got like long arms and like I got a pretty high waist, if that makes sense. So that's why when I take pictures and shit, people think I'm like really tall and shit, like I'm like over, like I'm like 180 something and shit, but I'm not. And fuck it, I don't care. I feel like you make your height. Does that make sense? Like the height doesn't dictate you dictate your height. That's why you have big energy and small energy. Yeah, so I'm 175, I'm 176, 175. So yeah, I think that's, for me, that's just like whatever. I'm not like small, but I'm just like, yeah, it's just whatever. So yeah, I have, but then yeah, people mistake it because I have I have like a small head, and like I work out a lot with my shoulders, and I got just really long arms, so it's kind of like I don't know, it kind of resembles like an ape, I guess. But fuck it, man, like you make your height. Don't let people like talk shit about that. You literally design your height. Your height doesn't predict you. Just like your disorders don't dictate who you are, you should be able to dictate what your disorders are to you. That's as simple as that, you know. Man, there's a lot of artists that I want to collaborate with. 꽃미남 for real. 꽃미남 for real. Shit. 존나 웃기네. I don't know. Seventeen과의 collaboration. Did I tell you I was originally meant to shoot their debut music video. So I was meant to. 17 was actually the first project that I got for the first idol project that I got in terms of music video. But you know, for whatever reason, just it didn't work out because some fucking shenanigan happened over there. But I'll love to go to Germany again. 1975. Yeah. Well. So yeah. What's your tattoo under your bracelet? Under my bracelet? You mean this? There's a lot of tattoos under here. How many bottles? I've just been drinking this one bottle. Like I can't finish one fucking bottle. Do I like math? Yeah, I for a second there I thought you were asking me if I like math. I was like, what the fuck? No, I don't like math. I like math though, because my mom teaches math really well, and I've learned from the best. What can I say? But I don't know if I was ever like really good at it, but just had the basic understanding of it, you know. So Aussie, oi oi oi. 시계 타투의 시간은? 오, 그 질문은 처음 받아봐요. That's the first time anyone's ever asked me that. 지금 시계 나도 몰라. 씨, 그걸 어떻게 알았지? 이게 뭐라고 써있냐? 10시 5분. 그게 무슨 뜻일까? 그 생각을 못했네. Ladies and gentlemen, can you... Oh shit. Do I like New Zealand? Yeah, I love New Zealand. Well, is tattoo art healing for you? For me, it's a significant. Tattoos are a huge part of who I am, and I get it. People, for me, I don't know if it's insecurities and shit, but for me, it's more of like I want to remember. It's not just an art. For me, I feel like I'm the muse. So I use tattoos as like a journal. So every time something big happens or something bad happens, regardless if it's good or bad, I like to record it on my body. So whenever I see it, it reminds me of that time. It takes me back to that because I'm a very imaginative person. I love imagining a lot of things. So I'm very visually stimulated. So whenever I see something that reminds me and takes me back, I can remember everything that happened specifically at that moment, or what led up to that moment, or what happened after that moment. So I love doing that. And then I get the question where it's like, what happens if, you know, you don't have enough space in your body? Fuck it. I guess you don't have enough space. There's always space. But I'm not gonna do like everything. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm not gonna do everything, you know. You know what I mean? Boys, oh boys. Are you guys gonna come back to New Zealand? Absolutely. That was the first time, you know, that was my first time ever going to New Zealand. And it was fucking fun. New Zealand is so beautiful. It's very, I guess the weather is very, man, I thought the weather was even better than Sydney. I don't know. How can you live in Australia with giant spiders? Man, that's a big misconception everyone has about Australia. We do have spiders, but you're not gonna find it. You know, you're not gonna run into them if that makes any sense, unless you go out looking for it. All right. So anyway, guys, I have to run now. I'm probably gonna rest now, or I'm probably gonna work on my songs. I just want to come on, update you guys. I miss everyone. Can't wait to see you guys, and I love you all. Please take care, and next time I see you, I'll be in my new house. Can't wait to see you guys. Like I said, don't be afraid to go nuts in Coachella or wherever we are in the future. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Take care. And yeah, that's it. 사랑해요. 가볼게요. Love you.